Well, greetings everyone. Larry back to you from Rushing Forward Adventures after my failure to get my drone going. But I did get the parts for the project tractor, that wheel horse. We got the pump kit, and of course I had to buy these grommets. I had to buy 5 to get one, but no more than they were. That's fine. So the first thing what we're going to do is see if I can get this package open. It's raining out. It's starting to cool down. We did make it to darn near 50 degrees today, which is odd in December. Sure looks like it, doesn't it? Except for maybe a little bigger on the inside because this one's been spread out, but that one's of course split. So now, if this, whoa, that might be interesting. Well, we might have to put a little lube on that one. Let me set you down here and think. I'm going to need a little lubrication on that jewel before we can get it into the, well, let's see what kind of, oh, I got Seal Glide. We'll put some Seal Glide on it. Trying to find it. Little Seal Glide. Probably going to need it for the fitting too. Well, okay, well, we'll put that around there. Let's see if we can get her. Okay, now then, the hard part is probably going to be to get this in. I think we're going to put a little more Seal Glide on this. Now, this well, don't want to go in, folks. Don't want to go in. Grab a pair of pliers. Here. Hot diggity. It's in there. Oh. Yes. All right. That's in there. So we'll get rid of this split boot, as you can see. Let's see what it takes to. Okay, 2 pretty large Phillips. See them there? Take that loose. And see if we can get that out. So I'll set you we'll set you back over here, and we'll see if we can get that out. Looks like it takes a pretty large Phillips, which I have. Number 3 Phillips here. Big one. Okay, let's see if we can. Well, those weren't extremely tight. Don't know how tight they're supposed to be, but I would have thought they'd been tighter than that. But at any rate, put those down there. Now this should, aha! See that there? Yeah, there was a. All right, see, boy, it's dirty. Need to clean it up, but this lever runs on a cam, and it's they got a diaphragm right here. Well, okay. I think we gotta clean that all up first, and then I'll show you taking it apart. So we'll see if we can spray this off some with, I don't know. Well, we got carburetor cleaner, we got brake clean. All right. All right, so we need to take these 4 screws out, and now this mounts in there like this. So this is the inlet. Oh, it even says in and out. Ha! See right there, in and out. So this is the outlet, because it goes on there like that. Looks like the gasket. Well, what's left of the gasket stayed on the motor. So, all right. Well, we'll get us a screwdriver here and see what we got going on here. So, take all these screws out. They're kind of... Oh, that's not tight either. Well, maybe that's the reason why the diaphragm was leaking. No, I'd say as old as this tractor is, being a 74, I don't think this has probably been... Although those screws are not square, I would say that it's probably been apart before, but don't know at what time. Now that screw is a little tighter. Tell you what, that O-ring I don't need anymore. That was the O-ring for the seal on the valve, on-off valve. Well, one more screw left. Then we'll see the insides here. All the screws are the same so far. Got one left. So we don't have to worry about that. There should be a well, maybe. Little valves in there. But right there is the diaphragm. And there's... Okay. Now, it's a matter of unhooking it. And you see there the diaphragm. Pretty neat how that works. But so basically, fuel this side, oil this side. But as you can see, that looks like fuel. That's why I didn't want to run it after I changed the oil the other day. Just can't believe how long it took to get this in. Got delayed in shipping. Wonder why. It's Christmas. We got delayed 2 weeks. Because we're 2 days away from Christmas right now. So, at any rate, we'll clean this up a little bit here. nothing getting into the fuel side, because this is after the filter. So I think we'll grab our bottle. Looks all right. I'll clean that little gland out there. Not sure what's in it, but maybe it must be oil because it's black, but left a little bit of a that'll work. Clean that ring out. Okay. Now, next thing we got to do is, see that there? There's a spring, new gasket for the pump, and then we got the, all right, now we got to put this in and then turn it. Now I'm not sure if you can see the spring goes in there like that. Doesn't look like it has an upper or lower. Let's see if you see that T part there. That goes in and turns to the lever and then locks in, so that well, it's supposed to anyway. Well, sorry about that. Battery died on the GoPro here. So now it should there we go. Now, this should go on like this. However, apparently we'll have to line up the screws because it pulls on that diaphragm to make a cup out of it slightly. Well, that's probably why these were not that tight. You bring them down too much and it don't want to pump. All right, so we need to clean this off. I hear it pumping, which is good. So we'll just clean this because it's not that bad. Not that bad at all as far as being dirty. I mean, it's got a little bit of old gasket material on it, but afraid not enough to prevent it from sealing. And that goes on there like that. And we slide it in. However, before we do that, there's a spring, and you can see that diaphragm actually had a thicker rubber piece on it, or a fiber piece on it. Well, I guess we'll find out if this leaks. Alright, first off, let's turn around here and we need to definitely covering the bottom. If we reach underneath here and turn this valve on, okay. Don't see any gasoline leaking out bottom yet. So what we'll do is give it a little bit of choke. A little bit of throttle. Well, we got something wrong because she's spraying fuel out there to the front. See that? It's pumping. Well, all right. So, well, I don't know if you saw that, but she fired right up, but see our fuel pump, that diaphragm it's blowing right out through the front, which I think you saw that. So those screws apparently got to be tighter than what I tightened them, but I don't know. Seems like when I tightened it down, it didn't seem to want to pump, really. Kind of. Looks like it's actually got a gasket also. Well, then why wouldn't this come with the kit? See that gasket there? I just peeled that off the back. So now, well, is this one of them things you got to do it twice to get it right? Oops. Just curious. I'll bring it back when I get this back off. Looks like we're doing it again. Well, as you can see, I got it back off. But you can see there's no gasket in there, and there was a gasket on that one. So we're going to gently take this back apart and screwing this all at once. The gasket goes on this side. Which kind of makes sense now. I don't think that I damaged that diaphragm in any way, shape, or form. we're just gonna see if she leaks. So, we'll probably know pretty quickly if she's gonna leak. Okay. The reason I say that is because it's still got gas in the bowl, so it should probably fire. It'll probably fire right off. Well, I say that and she didn't. We have her, sir, folks. We have her. She is running, and actually running pretty good. Got her idled down a little bit. I went in and shut the fuel off. But definitely don't appear to be leaking anymore. After the pump rebuild. So, it hadn't snowed significantly yet. Of course, it's not going to now. I got a plow here, and I got my plow here. So, you know, it's not going to snow now that I've done all this. Got all this ready. Of course, the next project is get that deck all straightened out and get it mounted back on there. If it does snow heavy enough to where I might use it, I'll stick the chains on, which I got on hanging on the back wall, and maybe we'll use it. I'm gonna leave it unplugged right now. I got the block heater on it to heat up that oil, but like I said, it's above 40 degrees right now, so snow's not likely at the moment. Well, one thing turned out all right today, so we got that going. So I thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe. More to come on this and some other projects I got in the works. Hopefully, my nephew is coming up next week, and he's going to miss Christmas, but he's coming up next weekend, and maybe he can help me out with that failure I had on that drone. But trying to get it up and going. But anyway, that's a new toy. I just hope we still have 40 and 50 degree weather, which is abnormal, but it'd be nice, because even in the 40s with that wind out there at Dad's at the old farm it got a little cold. All right, folks, please like and subscribe, comment, and more to come. Till the next time, have a great day.